Look at the spiral. Oh, it spirals. Look at that. The transition was a spiral. Hello, everyone. And welcome back to Hollow Knight. Been a long time. I've enjoyed having a day in the week where I just had to have no plan, schedule. Just stream whatever I want. Hello everyone and welcome. Hello Minecrafter, I am late. I am late. You misspelled. But that won't become a meme, no. Hello George, welcome. I did return with Hollow Knight. I probably won't be able to stay the whole stream. I'll see how late I can go. No worries, Minecrafter. Enjoy it though while you're here. I'm actually excited for the stream now that I've played a good amount of Hollow Knight. Yeah, you're gonna get to see me fail. Where me on my way to 114% or whatever percentage was the completion of Hollow Knight thumbnail. That one didn't work very well. I retired that one. In comparison to the others, it didn't fare very well. People like this one, and I can't blame them. I can't believe the trend continued. SILKSONG actually becoming a real thing once you finish Hollow Knight. I tell ya. I need to try it with another franchise. I gotta test it. What's another franchise where the game... It's possible that there's another game, but it's like... The odds are like... It's been 10 years. You know, it's been delayed 7 times already. You know, three times, I guess, was Tears of the Kingdom. Why did you make O's arm hurt? Rin, why is my arm... hurting? This is all your fault. I'm sorry. Oh. Well, I never streamed Professor Layton, but I did play it. The same with Pikmin and Tears of the Kingdom. So yeah, I count those personally. Hello, Adam. Mohammed Adam, welcome. That I've continued to not play Hollow Knight. Anyway, enough waiting around. Look at it. The Coliseum of Fools. Are we going to attempt it? Yes. Are we going to keep attempting it after we die? No. We're going to go do other things. Did I ever complete the journal? That's what I wonder. Man, I actually did a lot in this game. There's the journal. So I'm missing 4. Or no, I'm sorry. I've encountered 150. But I need to go back and kill more to fill out the journal. How do I know who it is? They don't have the second thing, right? I need to go and find. Where's the first one that I don't have the second thing? Alright, we need to go kill some. We need to go kill all these guys. Okay. Oh, we're gonna go to Green Path after this. Let me turn the game down real quick. It's a little bit loud for me. Just a second, please. We're gonna go to Green Path. You know, this game, It really is one of my favorite games, and I don't know if it is because I've streamed it, or if it's because it's just a good game. Seeing you play more Hollow Knight makes me happy. Well, that's the hope. Oh, Rin, what do you think the odds of New World of Steam? Oh, that's actually pretty likely, to be honest. It was almost 2 years ago now that it was first hinted at. And unless they completely canceled it for unknown reasons, I think it's very likely we actually do see New World of Steam. That's actually... you got me excited for that now. I am streaming that game, by the way. New World of Steam, that's going to get streamed. Professor Layton, at least the first 6 are really good. Scratch stream never happened. It never did. Yeah, we're going to do this, and then we're going to go to Green Path and try to fill in more of the Wanderer's Journal. I figured that would be a easy thing to do. I think someone mentioned that earlier today, actually. Yeah, we can go do these things for sure. All right. What badges do I have? Or charms, not badges. This isn't Paper Mario. Oh, I cannot take that one off. So I got Unbreaking Strength. Man, I forgot I got this. My goodness. That's a good one. Yeah. I think, yeah. I thought it was a one-off game from the DS or something. There are 6 Professor Layton games. Minecraft, you don't even know. Professor Layton was actually a pretty big franchise. It got its own movie in Japan. It's gotten dubs, but I don't think any of them are like... I don't think it ever went to theaters anywhere else. I don't even know if it went to theater in Japan or not. Why is Rin still mourning over Layton right channel? I'm not sad it's gone. I like Professor Layton. No, they were done like Star Wars. There was the first 3, and then there were the prequels, and they were the second 3. It's actually pretty funny. They were treated like Star Wars. And then at the end of that one, there was a hint that there would be a 7th installment about Luke from New York. I guess it's been confirmed. Sent him a letter, and it picks up right there. The teasers we've seen for 7 pick up right after, so it's going along with the franchise as if it never did end. No, Professor Layton is kind of like I'll say it is a point and click game. It's got some really good puzzles though. It's filled with riddles, and to a degree, I'd say it is kind of like a... What is the term? A... visual novel? Is that the term? It's not that far, though. Like, it's right on the border. Alright, take care. Take care, Mohammed. Have a good night. It's right at the border of what I would say is a visual novel. Anyway, I'm going to try to lock in. I'm curious to see how bad my skill is after so long of not playing. I played just a little bit last week with Tortalio, but I mostly just watched him play it. I did like 1 or 2 things. So just getting... Alright, that's that. Let's go heal that. Oh man, I wasted it. Bummer. Alright, so don't just press B unless I want to heal. So I got the dream now still. I can jump. Dash, jump. Jump, dash, jump. I could do that. Okay, that's the map. Don't do that. No, it's not anywhere near that. There's not really multiple choices. I don't know. I can't explain Professor Layton. I gotta play the game. We both said bye instead of bye. Why did I say... Ren, if you have big skill issues, I'll sue you. I'm gonna... go ahead and get your lawyers. Go ahead and call them O. Because I'm dying to this before I even make it past the second area. Mark my words. I'm gonna try to avoid chat best I can. See how far I can go. First try after such a long time. Already stressing. Alright, let's heal with this guy, because that's easy. Move and I'll heal. Thank you. Alright, roll back here. Thank you. Alright, what's next? Right, oh wait, nope, this is the bombs! I remember. No, wait, no, it's not the bombs yet. When did the bombs show up? No, oh, okay, so it was get off the ground. It was get off the ground. Primal Aspens. Curse you, Primal Aspens! Alright, we can heal with this guy. As long as he doesn't triangulate us like some do, we'll be fine. He's trying. Nearly did it. Alright. Now there's a second one over there. I can pause here though. So now I can look at chat. Carlin, were you here for the Hollow Knight streams? The later quarter of them? Okay. Carlin was here for a decent chunk of Hollow Knight. They continued into early June, didn't they? Do you have hashtags in the description? I do not. Should I put hashtags in the description? I could probably would be... This is a rare opportunity where you can utilize your video views for stream views. Well, let me go ahead and do that then. Can I do that here on the app? Alright. Is there not an edit button? No. Do I see the stream in studio, or do I have to do this on my computer? Yeah, I do. Are you excited for tomorrow, guys? The live stream of Bummer Saga? Can't believe I'm competing with the Nintendo Direct. Alright. Hashtag Hollow Knight. I'll even do SILKSONG, even though that's technically a lie. Just for the funny. Hollow Knight. Should I do anything else? I guess I could do Metroidvania. Alright, we'll save that. Alright, back to chat. I love the healing system of this game so much more than SILKSONG. You'd like it? You don't like SILKSONGs? I'll be honest, I am very curious to see what SILKSONG's healing system is like, because the healing system in this game is a big reason why I think it's better than Metroid Dread. Although it makes the game considerably harder, it adds an element of strategy that Metroid Dread just does not have. There's a whole layer of stuff in this game that Metroid Dread doesn't have, that I think it could technically have. Rin, find a way to lose and gain the necessary Hollow Knight rings to have 1984. How can I lose just 2? No, 4. How can I lose just 4? Sorry. Okay, I know what I can do. I can lose a few. I'll go buy something. And then I'll be very careful with what I pick up. Well, Carlin, we all know that 2 + 2 = 8. That's what it says in 1984. I'm telling you right now. For the record, if the trailer releases before I get the chance... Hang on. Before I get the chance to watching the start of the Direct, I'll watch the trailer first. Wow. That, honestly, I am honored. If the trailer releases before I get the chance. That's crazy. I'm probably going to go off the poll. So whatever it says is the most easy time. Though notice a major decline in views and competition. Nintendo might have to change the date to the... Man. One with the universe. Hello, welcome. Alright. Back to the game. Very, very thankful for... Oh, no, no, no. That was a waste. Alright, here's the bomb. I didn't actually need to kill those guys, because the bombs come. Forgot all about that. Alright, what happens? I remember what happens after this, but I don't. Right! The frogs! I forgot about the frogs. They're not even... The only thing that's frog about these guys is their moveset. That's it. But yet, they'll always be the frogs to me. What did I hit there? The door? I knew that guy was gonna do that. Okay, let me pause right now. I can't get that 4 out of my head. You have a cold? Oh, I hope you feel better, Spiral. I can't get that. Also, I got some of the best songs for the next music stream. Exciting. Anything before 1 is bad for me. Anything after is great. Oh, you're talking about times. Okay. 7 is okay for me. I'll watch it a little late. Okay. I haven't even looked at the poll since I made it, so... I wasn't sure if I was changing it or not. Man, I tell you what, after playing the game, like, just a little bit, like, I didn't play much at all. Tortalio died and didn't want to have to run back through, the fungal wastes, and so I did it for him. He got real upset. Because he did the whole game without dying. Man, that was dumb. That was really, really dumb. Alright. You can just about do it in this game, but you can't. Alright, what is this? Primal Aspid is the worst, I'm telling you. Alright, mantises. Get that one gone. What else spawns? Nothing else? Alright, we can heal with this guy. You can heal with this one. He's peaceful. He's a peaceful loving folk. Except when he's not. Except when he's a warmongerer. But I was saying, you forget how awesome Quick Slash is until you have gone without it for a while. Alright, we'll pause here. Alright. I'll give you a hint for one of my songs, which is the first letter of each word in the title, T-Pov. I have no idea. Y'all can try guessing what T-Pov could possibly mean. I'll be busy doing something, so I'll be... Oh, go right ahead. Enjoy your lurking, Carlin. Now, if something exciting happens during the Nintendo Direct, I'll cough instead of yell. Poor Spiral. Teleportation to Valentine. That's actually pretty good. The piece of vehicle... No, Prince of V-tubing. It has something to do with the type of flower. The power of violence. The point of view. Violence is close to the last word. The plight of Vegas. I know the last word is violence. Violence. Alright. Alright, this is where we're dying. Guaranteed. Calling it right now. This is where the run ends. These guys are just too annoying. See that guy? See how he cheats? They're such cheaters, these guys. These soul sanctum people. They think they know, but they don't. Almost got trapped. Alright, yep. This is where we died like a billion times. We're using spells. I don't care. It's what spells are for. See, you can't handle this guy. He's using power that's not known to bugs. Electricity. No one knows what electricity is. Is there electricity in SILKSONG? You can spoil that. Yep, here's where we die. Alright, unless we can heal. It let us heal for a second. Yep, alright. Well, I feel like I did pretty good. I got farther than I thought I would. We're gonna go to Green Path. I'm not grinding this. Until I have time to sit here and play this game multiple hours every stream. Like, eventually, I am gonna do the thing where I do Hollow Knight, like, grinding. Because I'm gonna 112% this game. I have to. I like it too much. And whether or not that happens before or after SILKSONG, I don't know. Because based on what I've heard from Spiral and other people, SILKSONG is very hard. The Pink of Violets. Okay, I'll say the name, but don't listen to me because I want everyone to hear it. Okay. Okay, no worries. You can do it. I'll wait for it. Saturday. No electricity. Let's go. They're mocking me. They are. Electricity in SILKSONG applies to the existence of electric guitars in SILKSONG. I wonder what Hornet's favorite band is. You know what's funny is I doubt many people are going to call Hornet SILKSONG. Like how we call, or I called, the little guy the Hollow Knight, which I guess he's not technically right. Oh, the little head thing he does. Welcome back, warrior. To enter a trial, step over to the board. Yeah. I have not left that in quite some time. Alright, let's look at the map. Where are we even? We're over... Don't have the compass, of course. We're gonna go back and put it on. I gotta have the compass. I haven't played in a bit. I'm gonna be rusty with the map. He isn't. From what I remember, he's not the Hollow Knight. I don't know, but Hornet's favorite song must be Flight of the Bumblebee. Maybe. No, I'm pretty sure he's just the Knight. Like, he's the Knight, not the Hollow Knight. That's someone else. I think that's the boss that you fight. If I remember correctly. It's never, I don't think, ever said straight up. But I do my research before I make a video. Although 90% of it is just based off of what I know from playing the game. I don't go and watch a billion other people's opinions first. Like I'm sure some people do. Alright, where are we? Did I really go back to sit down on the compass and then didn't even put it on? Well, I believe we're at the top of that elevator shaft, so we're just going to go down. But we're going to slide on the wall so it's slow. Yeah, love this game. Beautiful game. That's what I like about this game too, is that I hate this game. The guy just buys this thing, but it's peak. It's absolute peak, and that's the joy of Hollow Knight. It happened again. The Animal Crossing and Forgotten Land streams got almost the same number of views. Interesting. What does this imply, Minecrafter? What's your analysis of the whole thing, if that's the case? Man, I one-hit that guy. Animal Crossing fans and Forgotten Land fans are the same people. Very interesting. I did not realize I one-shot that guy. Alright, I'm just trying to judge where I'm at. Just gonna keep going down in here. Whoops. Polly got in my way. I like the name Polly. And not just because of Amphibia, okay? It took me a second to remember that was where that was from. You're so weak. You're weak in Silksong. You know, I wonder if some of the complaints about the game being so hard are because they're from people who are, like, masters at Hollow Knight, and they're not used to being bad at a game that's like Hollow Knight. Like, the idea, like, in their mind, their subconscious is telling them, guy, you're being really bad right now in Hollow Knight. This is horrible. But it's not Hollow Knight. And so they're, I don't know, maybe. Alright, let's put the compass on now. What are we going to take off? Probably that. Got one more slot. We're going to do that because we're going to need money. Okay, we're going to have to go and spend some money. I don't even remember if I bought everything in Dirtmouth or not. But we're going to go look. And if I have, we're going... Where can I go to buy stuff? I don't even know. I know there's more stuff to buy. I got my best friend to play Hollow Knight, and not too long ago, I think he's a bit mixed right now, but I think that's just because he just started it. Okay, well, he better start to like it. Gotta be honest. People playing Tears of the Kingdom like it was Breath of the Wild is simultaneously complaining it was too much like Breath of the Wild and wasn't fun when playing it. When played like that was a problem. So the same thing could happen to maybe. I have seen some interesting people talking about the impact Silksong's going to have on the indie industry, in how it's reached a point where it's kind of like Minecraft. It's not although it was made by only 4 people, the size of the game for the price is like it could potentially have negative impacts on other developers and stuff. Okay, we just buy one of these. Which one is it, guys? These markers are for additional to the shop. You can use them to mark. Are there differences? Just color to remind yourself of hard-won battles. The material I used for this color is quite rare, so it costs a little more. Which one of these 3? I don't think it matters, because I can get the money, I think, for those pretty quick. We're trying to get to 1984. People played Tears of the Kingdom like it was Breath of the Wild, and they didn't have fun because Tears of the Kingdom isn't Breath of the Wild. Yeah. Which one? Red, blue, or silver? Blue, red, silver. Red, blue, silver. Doesn't matter. It matters to me. Are there any jokes with any of these colors? I guess blue for blue bus. Works for me. Alright. See, and then you say red is a cool color, so. Alright. Oh, I also gotta do the Zote fight too, don't I? Alright. But they also claimed it was too close to Breath of the Wild. They claimed it wasn't its own game, so they used that baseless assumption and pretended it was a fact. I mean, okay, so that's just gonna get boom! We did it! First try! Didn't even have to try. I beat the Zote fight? Oh. Well, that's cool. I completely forgot. Their end conclusion was that Tears of the Kingdom failed at what it tried to do, and that wasn't what it was trying to do. I can't believe it. Just immediately, like the little guy explodes. It's just the perfect amount on the ground. No extra. No extra at all. We'll need to make sure we clip this part. Show Carlin later. Can't believe you guys manipulated me into reading that book. And what's funny too is out of all the books I would have expected to be manipulated into reading based off of YouTube chatters and stuff, I would not have suspected that to be the book, to be honest. That just goes to show you how fun and epic the company really is. It's on another level of. It's on another level. There's Carlin. Check it out, Carlin. We got 1984. First try too. I didn't even have to try hard. Right, this was the gray prince heaving heavy breaths, flushed from the extraction of battle. The figure emerged from the well. Triumphant was his and trophy he bore to prove it, the fearsome skull of his vanquished opponent. Startling. When he brought up the village, one that rung so true. White savior, though a hero by the bugs, was a viscous beast. I know, I'll go ahead and I'll say this before I ask the question or say anything. Don't tell me what characters are in SilkSong, if there are any that reappear. But I am very curious to know whether or not Zote ends up being in the game. Don't tell me. I'd like to keep that a secret. But right, we came in here already. Good old Cornifer. Wonder for the Elder Bug. It's funny, the sound that he makes when he does this one talk right here. Not this one. Not that one either. It's one of those. I've heard it in the Hollow Knight remix for so... Oh, I've gotta finish the other. I gotta do the other, Grim fight. I gotta go fight Grime. The toad. And then I also gotta get money. Goodness. Hornet is in SilkSong. No, it's been spoiled. I had no idea. You didn't know the name of the main character before today, though? Hornet or the Knight? Alright. Green path we go. We're going to try to fill out the journal, I think, is a good idea. Green path. My favorite area in the game. I also quite like Queen's Garden and Crystal Peak. If I had to rank them, that's probably how they'd go. City of Tears is up there on the list of them. Obviously, Deep Nest is my least favorite. And I don't think it's necessarily because of difficulty, but the whole spider thing is not the most appealing, I guess you can go over. I'm glad it's in the game. I'll say that. Fog Canyon, forgot about that being a separate area. I always think that's just a part of Queen's Garden. Fungal Wastes, I don't know. Kind of a maze. Royal Waterways was fun. Man, I forgot all about these areas. Well, not completely, but the fact that some of them are separate. Like, I remember the Hive was separate. I did remember that one. The Resting Grounds. Very cool. Oh, your stream was a little bit behind. I said red is cool while you were still picking which marker. Oh, okay. Didn't Grime end up being... He did end up being a basement dweller. Prime Grime could be tough, though. Man, I gotta watch Amphibia again and then write the analysis. That's what I'm gonna do. After I finish the episode 6 analysis, I'm going... And I guess after I finish Avatar, so whenever comes first. Hopefully the episode 6 analysis. Okay, I do have the compass. That's when we will do... I'll try to do the Amphibia thing. Alright, so what is it that I'm looking for? Man, the money collecting is going to be cool. There's the last bit of 1984, guys. Enjoy it. What are the other things I'm collecting? So, it's these guys. Okay, I can do those. So it's those little ones, too. Okay. That's what those are, right? Or are those different? And we're gonna go get moss chargers. Alright, well I know where moss chargers are. And if we come across any of these guys as well, we gotta figure out a way to kill those. My favorite area is length x width. Or length times width. I'm so used to seeing it as like combined almost. City of Your Tears is your favorite. My favorite area is probably White Palace if you count it, with Queen's Garden just behind it. I like the organ of White Palace. I do not own Silksong, if that's who you're asking. Lucky, welcome to the stream, by the way. I've been feeling the itch to play Hollow Knight again. And considering I didn't really have anything planned this week, and I don't have Epic Mickey set up yet, that'll hopefully be soon. I was looking too, that game's short. I didn't realize it was in like 10 hours. We could do that in like 3 streams. Maybe more. 4. Depends on how long I stream. Little bushes that show up out of nowhere and mess everybody's day up. Trying to fill in for Garf's absurd statements while he's less active. Height is volume. I'm not hunting these guys. Where would I go for the Moz Chargers? Would be that long path at the bottom down there. So we're looking for the little one. And we're looking for those. So let's just make our way down. I think I like this area too because of the music. Let's see, do I need to kill those? Do I have the jaws or whatever they're classified as? I do have those. The full eaters. The Venus flytraps. Oh, you know what? Oh my goodness. Alright. I was thinking, are these those little birds that you see places that you can scare off? It's bustling for 4 viewers. To kill Golko, you need to hit their projectiles back at them. Okay. I probably would not have remembered that. Am I going the right way still? Yeah. We're going through here. So the mask flies are the little things that get scared. Okay. We'll have to be careful with those. Those are going to be annoying. Do they respawn when you leave and re-enter the zone? We'll have to watch for those, because those will just be perched on the ground. Alright, we got one. Let's go. I think I can just stay here, right? They continuously respawn, right? Or do they go away? I love the little grass that he kicks up when he walks. Sorry. I'm sure you guys are clipping that. I feel like most hardware could easily run this game without those loading screens between rooms. You did get another sneeze. I'll use my spells. Rinna sneeze. Alright, one will be here. It's hard to time those things. You spoiled the sneeze. You're sneezing now too? Spiral, you gave me another cold. My goodness, how dare you. Alright, am I getting enough of these now? No, I'm doing the little ones. It is going down, right? Are you Rin Spiral? Spiral is me from the future, guys. I come back in time to help myself play this game because I knew it was impossible. And in order to keep myself even more hidden, I lie and say that I'm from Canada. It's beautiful. In order to conceal my identity even further from myself. Is Renaissance pretend like Rin Assance or Rin Isance? IA live, by the way. I have gotten inconsistent with that message. Used to be a time where that was like every single message was that one. Every single message was that one, guys. I can't never talk. Never can. I never can talk. Not on stream. Okay, these guys don't respawn. I'll have to go a little bit further over. We're gonna head back in the area though. We're not leaving this. He's on to me. Yep. And see, the thing is too, I knew I would predict that. I'm from the future, so obviously I knew I was going to come up with the idea that I came to the past. But, like, the best way to fight that off is just to go along with it. Renaissance? I mean, you could say it. Renai. But technically that would make my nickname Renee. Alright, is this Queen's Garden? No, there's a little separate area? What is this? Little challenge area? That I guess I did already? Oh, this is where you got the thorn thing, isn't it? Yep. This is one aspect of this game I like too, are the little mini platforming challenges. Oh, that reminds me. I do want to try the Path o' Pain, or whatever it is. Another prank of the scale would be really funny. I just hope it wouldn't have anything to do with becoming president. Yeah, one president prank is enough. At that point, I'm just gonna stop with the president role, cause it's like, what? It just exists. I'll need to dedicate a stream to Path of Pain. Probably. I do want to try it though, just to see. So, we might end tonight by just going there and doing that. Where am I at? Alright, we're gonna go... What else am I looking for here? Mask flies and Gulka. We're going... I don't know where Gulka could be. I'm going to assume they're going to be up around, though. So we're going to go... We're going to keep going. We're going to go up and around. We're going to go around the big old loop here. No loop! It took, 50 minutes. You're doomed. It took me 50 minutes, so it'll take you a while. Alright, let's go through here. Well, after you played the game, if you want, no pressure. Watch my video and tell me what I got wrong. Man, that was quick. Okay, I don't need to go there. I'm going back this way. Yep, they just collect the money. Doesn't matter where it lands. They get it for me. Amazing. Hang on, I actually only play Hollow Knight so I could watch that one Rin video. Thank you, Al. On the topic of Hollow Knight video, it slowed down today. Did it? Again, Minecrafter is more on top of my stats than I am. And I'm very thankful for it. Right, I can touch poison. Or acid. Maybe you have Spiral, maybe you have, or maybe you're just saying that to act like you have. On the positive side, I got to switch to ads, so I watched the whole thing and you got paid 2 cents. Well, thank you very much. Now, something I don't do is I don't put ads on my streams. But I have been curious, though, as to how much I would get if I did. Because from what I know, it's barely anything. But if it would ever be a benefit to me, like even just $1 per stream, I think I might try it for a few of them. Not all of them. Obviously, I would leave it off for music streams and stuff. That would just be wrong. And I would leave it on the low setting. I wouldn't put it... I can choose how aggressive I want the ads to be. Like, I could do it right now. Do you guys want to see what aggressive ads are like? But, like, if I ever do that... I need to... before I ever do it while I'm live... I need to look and see what happens if I do it. What is that? Why is that putting out orange? Do all vines do that? I need to see what happens. If I turn them on after the stream ends. Like while I'm not live. What would be of Rin if he didn't have a person obsessed with stats in his community? I would be much worse off. I will be honest with you. Minecrafter is such a blessing. Do a just chatting stream with the most assy with the yes, all vines do that. Okay, I did not know. Where are we at? Making our way. Ooh, what's over here? What was this? Just into one of these platforming challenges? Is this the same thing again? I'm back. Okay. But like I said, even if it is just $1, that'll add up over time. And the money, I'm gonna put it right back into the company. Like, it's not going anywhere. These guys are not respawning. I thought they would. I forget I can just fall and swim. I don't have to be so stressed all the time. See, Minecrafter knows. Let me ask you this, Minecrafter. Have you done other calculations that you haven't spoken about to know on other videos? Financial wise? Have you done some insider trying to figure stuff out? We're looking for... There we go. Boom. There we go. How many left of these guys? 10 or 9. The napkin math I just did based on stats I heard 5 years ago. Major enemies need a bench to respawn. Okay. Right, I could just sit on a bench. What am I doing? Alright. Honestly, I know I can use spells, but it's almost more fun doing it that way. That was where you see Hornet, right? And you can't get there until you get the double jump. We're not going to Fog Canyon. But we could go into the Queen's Garden. So we'll go down this path. That was... Oh, this is where a fight happens. You fight a big one in there, don't you? Oh, look. He did. Alright. 6 more. Napkin plus napkin equals toilet paper. He did toilet paper math. It's meant to represent a rough estimate. Man, I wish bugs were real, I tell you what. Not these nasty little pesky things that climb in your home and eat your food. Imagine if bugs were as intelligent in real life as they were in video games or in movies and stuff. What do you do with essence as it builds up? Like, I'm pretty sure I bought everything with it that you can buy. To my not. Oh, wait, there's one up there. Hey. Cram all the ads you possibly can and make 5 cents per hour of watch time. If you average 8 viewers and streak 3 hours, that's 24 hours, which means you'll make $1.20. Minimum wage. Just for making portals? Okay. Okay, here we go, guys. Birds. We have to get these birds. I think I did it. I think I did good. Let's see. I did it. Yes. No, wait. Wrong thing. 2. Only 2. We did do it. We did do it, but we got 2 left. 2 left. Oh, look, one of these. Awesome. I think this is the last one. Nope, 2 more. I was off. A lot of these, though. Oh, look. money I never collected. Oh my goodness. I never got this money. Can you believe it? And now I'm just collecting it all. Alright, how do you kill these things? My guess is probably spells. And there's one of these up here. I think I did it. I have an idea for a meme. I'll be here a little longer while I try to formulate what I'll make of it. Exciting. I love memes. Man, it'd be cool to fill this out. So we got these two left. And then we'll keep working down. I'll go back up and check, make sure I haven't missed anything. Where am I at? Oh, we just made it. Oh my goodness, we only made it to there. Alright, well we need to kill more of these guys, right? Where were they at? Are they up here? Where were they at? I saw them a minute ago. Am I that blind? There they are. My goodness, 3 more. Okay. Feels almost wrong to kill those guys because they're just peaceful little bugs, but this area gave me so much trouble in the early game, and that's partially because I couldn't. Oh wait, I don't have enough. Can I hit them from the front or anything? I don't think so, can I? I have to have spells. Alright. Man, I remember this area. It was horrible. Alright, we need to go back and kill the little... That was a grub there. Alright, we got enough for one. Got enough for one blast. Let's see if we can do multiple. Yeah, we did it. I think we did. I think that was it too. There we go. We got it. One of the few creatures that can survive in the rivers of harsh acidity water that flows around us. Where does this water come from? It bubbles and spits with a seething hatred of the living. Yep, that's about accurate. I tell you what, Spiral, you've had so many messages tonight that have been held for review. Alright, we made it to the Tree of Life. It didn't work the way you wanted it to. Of course, just walk into those. Is there anything up here then? Oh man, have I been up here? Surely I have, right? Not even gonna do anything else. I've been up there. Yes, I have. So basically, YouTube's AI or something automatically puts certain comments which it sees as harmful in mod revision to be approved by Warren. Is that why my instructions haven't been read? Some of them have been in mod revision. So Spiral should be set as an approved user. Yes. I don't know if I can do that from here or not. I have to do that through another message, but I need to do that for everybody. Spiral, it is putting you in. It is held. It held that message. Right, I'm gonna die if I don't heal. Let's get out of here. If I keep messing around like this, I'm gonna die and I'm gonna be mad. I'll have to go and add you to the thing. Oh wait, I still need these guys, right? How many more of those do I need? Oh, I got them. Its leaves are dry and bland. The bud is unpleasantly sour. But oh, the venom in those balls it spits. Exquisite. If you have the time to spare, try drinking some and enjoy the effects. Well, I wish we could do that. It's a shocking discrepancy YouTube has between the brilliance of his recommendation algorithm and every other AI it's ever used. YouTube doing this, but with clearly trolls and slurs? No. But with killing in a video game fictional context? Absolutely. I believe the algorithm to be the most advanced AI in existence. Really? Oh, no, not birds. I gotta get the birds. No! I had to get the birds. I only needed 2 of them. I'm gonna leave and respawn the area. See if that works. Pretty sure you have to go 2 over, but let's just see if it works for those little ones. No, it doesn't. Awesome. We did it! Let's go! Alright. Mask fly. They all keep look out for danger, and when one flies away, the rest do as well. I wonder how it feels to have the protection of a pack. There we go. It's undoubtedly one of the social media algorithms. I just think YouTube's is the best. It's crazy. It's crazy when you think of stuff. Yeah, we're going to keep using the money charm until we get things filled out. So now it's basically just go sit on a bench and go back to these guys. Man, I'm glad to be back in Hollow Knight. The bench was down here. Playing Origami King, guys. Maybe because the specific one was trained by millions of users in many years. Truly bonkers. When something comes to my mind, I actually lose my mind. Don't you though? Hey, here the hunter is over here. Let's go visit the man himself. Whoa. Come on. My goodness. Is it down or is it up? It's probably up. Yeah, here it is. Man, coming to this area the first time, I still remember that. Being scared of this guy. You're like, oh my goodness, what's in here? Do I mess with this guy? Aha, your journal grows fat and full. Only those last few rare beasts remain left to stalk. Search the kingdom's corners, complete the journal, earn your well-deserved reward. We gotta do it. I bet there isn't a person with internet access on your Earth that hasn't used YouTube. Honestly, it's insane how much YouTube has been used. Of which there are over 6 billion. Oh, alright. Let's go kill more of these guys. Because around here, we love to bring death upon the species. Is it ever confirmed what planet they're on? Like, is it Earth? Or is it just their own little bug universe? Alright, we got that one. Was there one up on top of here? I don't think so. Yeah, there was. Awesome. Awesome. Alright, how many more? 4? So we'll need to go sit on the bench again and come back through this area. Can I do that? I guess I can. It's not necessarily helpful. Moss charger farming is indeed very exciting. But I think I only have to do it one more time. Because I'm pretty sure there are 4 that spawn. Alright. They're in the second dimension from Gravity Falls. I always thought that was a cool bit of lore. Oh, absolutely, Minecrafter. And that's another point that I kind of made. I don't think I ever went directly into this point. But the movements, the upgrades you get in this game are really unifying. And like, although you get new abilities like double jump and like dash and stuff, they don't necessarily alter. Like, I'm still just walking around like normal. In Metroid Dread, after a certain time, you just start flying everywhere. And although that's fun, and it's a good late game thing, it does have a difference. It doesn't necessarily have like a negative impact though. It's not really it wasn't really an area where I could say, yeah, this is a reason why Hollow Knight's better, is because its movement is different. You know, I might like it more, but it's because of the exact way it works. There we go, we got it. I never talked too much about it. You were never able to unalive them before, so it makes sense. Yeah. I'm glad you said it that way. I didn't hide your message then. It's small, but it finds a lot of coverage and strength once it covers itself in foliage, and I can understand the desire to camouflage oneself. Hey Ren, if you had to choose one way, only one way to ever address Kami, would it be Minecraft or Kami? Whatever he prefers, probably. That's be my first pick. Personally, I'd probably rather go with Kami, because then I can say Com. Spiral, what have you done? Every message you've sent tonight has been held for review. Alright, we're going to go add Spiral to approved users right now. As we speak. No, I don't want to see. I don't need to see the streaming dashboard. That's not what I need to see. I want to see just studio, not streaming. You are an approved user, Minecrafter. I did add you not long ago. Let me come to settings. You know what we're gonna do too while we're here? Community moderation. User management. Approved users. What is your proper @ Spiral? Is it Spiral? It is Spiral. Spiral 75. It was Spiral. Oh my goodness. The numbers in your name. Gotta go look at the numbers in your name. Alright. I'll also set Carlin while I'm... Well, Carlin's a mod, so that don't matter. Anybody else I should set while I'm here? Put Spiral as an approved users. Anybody else you think I should add while I am here? Alright then. Well, I'll save that. But while I'm here too, we're going to go ahead and write our message for when people join live streams. What are going to be our guidelines? I am very sorry, Minecrafter. I am going to add your time. Alright, welcome message. What should I do? What's our greeting? I know I'm going to mention company, like welcome to the company. The company. Keep it clean. Keep it appropriate. Yeah, welcome, we are crazy people is good. Alright. Welcome to the company. We are crazy people. And I'll put so for one, so I have keep it clean / no curses or swears. I have 2, which is keep it appropriate. 3, avoid divisive topics. That sound good? got an idea. Oh, I can only add 3. Alright, we'll do that then. Don't call Rin old. I can only add 3, so we'll have to make sure we make those fit. Alright, I got it. Yeah, welcome to Keyboard ASMR with Rin. It's fun. Alright. Alright, it's been saved. I wonder if if I can see it. If I join my stream, will it give me the welcome message? No. Let me check on an alt. Man, I need to check my comments too. Let me just go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to look at all held comments. Do we got anything new? O's comment was held. Your comment was held, O. It never happened. Was potentially inappropriate. We'll approve that comment. Yeah, nothing else. Nothing else new. One guy went on a rant in, like, the Tears of the Kingdom video. He got, like, several. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 6 comments held. I'm not going to approve any of them. Anyway, there we go. Now, it's really funny that you mentioned the sparrow. It worked. Awesome. It's really funny you mentioned the sparrow nostalgia, because did you know Hollow Knight was when we did the sparrows? That was when we did the sparrow stream. It was Hollow Knight. So I still have the image saved. It's hilarious. Anyway, back to the game. A laggy Hollow Knight stream. Indeed, it was. Alright, let's go back to the top and look at anything I'm missing. I've gotten a lot of them. Alright, we're gonna go kill these guys. My goodness, they're in the same area. Alright, little moss dudes are about to die. Expect sparrows. Expect sparrows. You need to be expecting them, because they are coming. Expect sparrows would be a pretty funny tagline for Bummer Saga. The menu surged from a misspelling of accept, right? Yep. Why is Travis the weirdest character? What makes you say that? What did Travis ever do? The sparrow really confused you at first. The green children walked from the dream unto these lands. Here we now shall wait, patient for the call to return. When I got brutally interrupted, from Spiral's perspective, the event was not very funny. Hollow Knight turned into this absurd stream with the sounds of bird noises. Why is green children concerning? Should I even ask that question? And then he was given a whole set of characteristics separate from the joke. Because he was the product of Aiden coming up with an inside joke on the spot because we told him to. And then he was given a whole set of characteristics separate from... Yeah, I guess that's true. To be honest with you, though, in the original script for Out of Time Casino, Travis was not Travis. That was a late minute change that I did. In the original script, it was Batman. Little behind the scenes info. I changed it because I think at the time it was when Batman had one of his fallings out. And so I decided it would be best if I didn't bake that into Bummer Saga yet. The Garfin Bopper colored. That applies multiple Garfin Boppers. Terrifying. English is stubborn. It is. We went the long way around. I'm looking for an enemy I don't quite know how to find. The plans they could come up with. Would Garfin Bopper get along with himself, though? I don't know why. I almost feel like Garfin Bopper is the type of guy that would go to war against himself simply because he thought it was funny. If that makes sense. I would not hesitate to help them infiltrate your defenses. No, I don't think you would, Minecrafter. But to be honest, I'm quite happy I put Travis in it. I had the idea for a little bit, I was debating whether or not to do it, and I think it worked out the best because it's an original character. I'm able to do things with Travis that I couldn't do if I was working with someone else, if that makes sense. Alright, take care. Oh, have a good night. I will be seeing you. Thanks for watching. May the Forg be with you. May the Forg be ever with you. That might even be a better way to say it. Where are these guys at? They're all infected. I want normal little moss guys. I want to go up. Oh yeah, since everything about Travis is invented by you, not much of an inside joke. He could be constant. That forms the plot. Man, I can't wait for you guys to see the trailer. I dreamed of this trailer first. I dreamed of how I wanted. Oh look, there's a bunch of them. I dreamed of how I wanted to look, and then it was basically just coming up with what it would be. What exactly would be shown. We did it. They can be hard to spot amongst the foliage until you get too close and they suddenly become charging at you. Tread carefully. Okay. Alright, what's next? Oh, hey, there was a creepy guy. The Collector. Okay. Off to, Royal Waterways it is. My fast travel point is just right below it. Yeah, I think taking the fast travel point is honestly better. In order to get to a stag station from here, I've got to take quite a path. Well, I'll tell you, my method for pretty much doing everything that I've done so far with Bummer War is I either start with a line that I think is funny, with a line that has to happen, an event or something, and then I work backwards and forwards. I basically just add context and consequences, I guess, to that event. That's the first method. The second method that I do is I just find a song that I think is funny, and I listen to that song and think how on earth I can make it fit. What context this song... Like, I've picked, like, almost a score, like a movie score. And I know that sounds like it might lead to some unconnected stuff, but it's actually... I think it's worked out great for what it is that I want to do. It's funny, I did not realize Gwynnifer came all the way down here. Hello, quality. When I say I'm Wumpa, by the way, what I really mean is I'm Garf, by the way. With that said, I'm leaving early. Alright, take care, Minecrafter. Have a good night. In the morning, I'll say my good morning and then go silent for the entire day. Save for maybe immediately after watching the trailer. Okay. Take care, Minecrafter. Have a good night. Thank you for watching. Hope tomorrow is a good day. Alright. We're going back this way. Welcome, quality. The second, by the way, is hilarious. When I say I'm Wumpa, by the way, I really mean I'm Garf, by the way. Absolutely wild. Hello, Taciturn Knight. Welcome. Is what proven? Has what been proven? It is. Wumpa was actually Garf. And honestly, it put me into a state of shock. I will be honest. Alright, where am I going? I'm going up through this. Okay. Oh, hey, look who it is. So where on Earth? Fluke Munga. They're down here somewhere. My favorite people are here, so I'll talk. Hello, Token Bat. Welcome. Welcome to stream. When Twinty told me that, I felt like my life was a lie and I can't trust anybody. To be honest, and the thing is, too, Garf has 2 more. There are 2 more somewhere. And I can't stand it. Someone else, 2 other people, are alts. And not alts like an obvious alt either. Other ones like Wumpa. No, Wumpa wasn't super active. But they were active enough. Garf kept them active enough to be believable. Where are grubs at? Not those. Fluke. Where are Fluke at? They're at the right of this area. Okay. So I need to go down, I guess. Back, over, and down. Oh, left? They're at the right of this area, by the way. Left. They're at the left of this area. Okay, so I'm going to go down. The path to the junk pit. Okay. Okay, here's some guys. What if Batman's Garf? My goodness. EG has spoken before, but the thing is, I actually mistook his voice for Garf's when I heard it. Whew. That would be wild. You only get your directions wrong when you're in this stream. It's the curse. Alright, take care, George. Have a good night. I met Ren through Fox, and I knew him months before I found he streamed. That's the one good evidence for Token. Is that he does have history. And also, we determined that people who have donated are probably also not Garf. So anybody that has ever super chatted, gifted memberships, they're not Garf. So that ruled out quality. That ruled out Conkle. It ruled out a few people. Plus, quality is spoken before, so. You know who could be an alt? George. Why did that not appear? I heard it. You should have been able to see that. There it is. Not Garf Gang. Thank you so much, quality. Chat froze for a second there. You've heard George speak? Okay. I guess I never have. Thank you so much, quality. It goes right back to the company. Trust me, that'll be used probably for Thanksgiving special. No, you never have Spiral, but I don't think Garf would spend 100 more hours backseating a game he's never played. Hey, look, the money's in an infinite loop. Oh my goodness. This is peak. Round and round and round. The money just goes forever. There's another piece of evidence. People who have played online with Switch games. Because I don't think Garf has online on Switch. I could be wrong. Take care, George. I will see you tomorrow as well. This is honestly funny. I don't want to mess it up. I had that thought too last night, Spiral. But Carlin has shown us some of his guitar playing. He speaks pretty well Spanish, and he knows about obscure, not too obscure, but like, it would be rather hard to find out about some of the bands that he's talked about. Like, in order to play Carlin, you would have to have some insane knowledge. If I ever have an alt again, I'm going to give it months of background. I'm going to find something random to be obsessed with. It was way too hard to build a character from scratch the day of. I mean, I didn't doubt Goober. I accepted it. The thing is, it never concerned me. The idea of alts becoming an issue was never something that I thought would become much of an issue. Okay. Path to Junk Pit. Oh, okay. Went the wrong way. Going the wrong way. Kami is Garf. I considered that as well, but what made me not believe that is the fact that he has a channel with lots of videos on it for years. And he knows a lot about YouTube stats and statistics. And although I'm not doubting Garf, not putting it past him, I think it's more likely that Minecrafter would be Minecrafter. Okay, so it's these guys. Okay. Okay. So how many of those do I have to kill? 6 more. Please be more in here. Those things are annoying. EG is 100% Garf. If Kami was Garf, Rin would be destroyed. If Kami was Garf, I might just quit YouTube, to be honest. %, Garf, 50. Like, half of the company isn't even real people. It's Garf messing with people. I'm doing that really dumb, but that's on purpose. I just too lazy to do it proper. Yeah, there's a bench just right back there too. What would you do if you were Garf, Rin? I keep up the facade forever. I'm very happy with the company as it is. Whether or not you guys believe I'm Garf, I would continue doing it just for the joy of being Rin. His life is amazing. And I just want to keep being him forever. Regardless if I was or not. Alright, we're going to head back out. The reason that I want to be Rin so bad is because of the company. Alright, there's one down there. I cannot take but 2 more hits. Where's the bench at? The bench is just right down there. Oh, if I double tap, that just opens the full map. Oh my goodness. Streamlabs is Garf. Garf rigs the elections. He might. He very well might. But Blue Bus endorsement is the thing. We're gonna come back. Are you kidding me? Oh wait, I can heal. When did I get the stuff to heal? Oh, it was the little ones that I got. If he has 3 alts, he voted for me 4 times. Did Wumpa vote for you, EG? Was Wumpa one of your votes? I still talk about Wumpa as if they were Wumpa and not just Garf. So how many more? 3 more. Would that have changed the election? If Wumpa didn't vote, would it have been tied? Multiple people had the idea of doing a presidential prank. I think that's crazy. Garf voted for Garf, and then Garf voted for EG twice. Waffle would have won. That is not looking good in your favor, EG. I gotta be honest. We need to do some investigation, guys. We need to have a committee that's gonna go into the investigation of whether or not EG's win was real. Was it an honest, fair? All right, we need. I need to go back and sit on the bench. Honestly, the whole Garf alt stuff is lame. I don't why he would even do this. It's just getting annoying. Is it Spiral? I hit through the walls. Where do I go? Is it through here? It's gotta be through here. Yeah. Where's the bench? Back this way. Alright. Now we can go back. Hang on. Not looking good in my favor. You voted for Waffle because Jez said it would be funny to tie it. Really? That's why you think I voted for Waffle? Shouldn't have done that, but hey. No, I wouldn't have voted if it wasn't for the fact that it was funny. Which is what the whole thing is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a funny thing. Am I going the right way? I think I went the wrong way. Yep, I went down. I miss the simple times where the company wasn't among us trying to find out who Garf is. Well, I asked Garf. He has not responded. What it would take for me to find out who the other two alts are that he has. I'm going to find out what it would take, and I'm going to do it. Because I just got to eliminate this. And I think we're probably going to put a rule in about alts. No more. Hang on. Alright, take care, Taciturn Knight. Have a good night. I will be seeing you. I wonder if you could be an alt. How many more do I need to get? 2 more. Please be 2 more. How do you get over there? Must be around the other way. All right. 1 more. No wonder I never killed these things. Just run away. All right. By the way, quality. This stream that we're doing right now was where... Hang on. It was the stream where sparrows originated. It's in for repairs, the blue bus. This was the stream that had the original sparrows. It was Hollow Knight. It was a very laggy Hollow Knight. When predators are too successful, the surplus of food they eat becomes soft bulk wrapped around their bodies. Still, these creatures at least seem to make good use of their additional weight. Alright then. Tim E. That's Travis's full name. Travis Tim E. Time. Because his last name, it's Time Travis. So it's really just Tim E. Travis. That's it. It's genius. His real name is Tim. I wish I could be a Garfall. Ah, don't you say that. E.g., you were talking a whole lot like Garf tonight. The goof, that gibberish, that is a Garf thing. I'd give him my account and I'd start anew if this name wasn't used for several things and in several communities. That would be insane, Token. E.g., your account was made in 2020. Alright, let's see what the next one is then. Crystal Peak. How do you kill these things? Well, alright. What would be the quickest way to get to Crystal Peak? Is it exit this place? Or is it go back? I think it's quicker if I just go back to my thing. Spells? Okay. I'll make sure I have spells then. Through Dirt Mouth. Yeah, just go straight here. Another thing about this game is it's got a good amount of recovery mechanisms between the dash and the double jump and the wall climb. It's got a lot. Now let's look at the map real quick. I did not realize there were no stag stations in Crystal Peak. Anyway, yeah, let's go to Dirtmouth then. I'm so old. Well, the thing is, if it was just Wumpa, it would be very funny. But the fact that there's two more somewhere. That's what goes a step too far. And he could have even been lying about that. Because there was a moment when it occurred to me that everybody could just be a Garf alt. Because he was one of the first to show up. And like there could be one or two real people. But I would not put it past Garf to just create, over the past 3 years, a completely fake community just to mess with me. I don't need to do that. Alright. These guys are everywhere, so this shouldn't be too hard. If I can multi-hit them and save on spell. Okay, I don't have any more spell. So gotta go charge up again. Where can you charge up, I wonder? Where are there enemies at that I can actually hit? You did come from Fox, Token, but you could be the exception. It would be Torture Spiral, it would. Alright, there's where we can charge. Alrighty. Back to the hunt. I've just gone on a killing spree now. I'm trying to get to this bench. E.g. actually Garf. Unbelievable. The thing is, too, Garf didn't do anything bad with Wumpa. He held the power of the universe in his hands, essentially. He could have banned everyone. He could have banned the bots. He could have added everyone 20 times. He could have done anything. He could have deleted entire channels. Like, during that time, Garf asked me if I could delete messages in Blue Bus for him. And Garf does not ban the bots as mod, apparently. It's like Minecrafter said. He proved that he was honest and he could be trusted by lying. Your profile right now is from Garf. My goodness, EG. It is not looking good. How many of these guys do I gotta get? 2 more. Awesome. We are almost there. Oh man, that was a waste. That was a waste. Anyway, there's this guy. I think I can farm enough with this one. Do I not have... I bet you I don't have knockback on right now, do I? Where's this? Is this... I'm not using steady body. That's what it is. And the thing is, too, Minecrafter had to talk Garf out of banning Carl. Because he said that I would ban Garf if he did that. But to be honest with you, I would not have banned Garf if he did that. I would have been very, very annoyed. And I probably would have canceled the deal of playing Goat Simulator stream. Never would have done those. E.g. Evil Genius. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But I wouldn't have banned Garf. I would have respected his idea. What's the point of this room? Just to mock me that I can't kill any of these guys? I guess there was something there, maybe. Alright. Oh, man, I've never made it in there. What is wrong? We gotta get in there. How on earth do you get in there? I went all around it now. I've been here already. Okay, maybe it's this. I bet you this is it. No, this is that... Oh, man, this is that one boss. Man, I didn't think I'd ever beat this guy. Same with a lot of these. Sorry about that. Oh, this is where the bench is. Did I sit here? Let's sit down again. So, yeah, quality. So, General So's chicken. Alright, we gotta get in there somehow. Maybe it's over? Of course, it's right here. There we go. Man, all those years of looking at this. I can finally get the rancid egg. Let's go. Not an enormous benefit. What does EG stand for? It stands for Epic Geeky. Because I'm an evil genius and you're just a kid. You were at a Chinese buffet today? That's funny. I am a kid. I would never say. And a goofball. Saw some of General So's chicken. That's hilarious. And a knucklehead mix Pazatron. Don't know who that is, but I found his chicken. It didn't look so good. I think I've only been to a Chinese buffet once in my entire life. I do quite like Chinese food, though. I'll be honest. I think I like Mexican more, and that's simply for the fact that I think I could eat Mexican food more days in a row than I ever could Chinese food. Like, Chinese food is kind of like a one-day deal. You have it, and then you don't want any more, ever. Ever. That's not the case with Mexican food. No! There we go. I had to get as many of them as I could. Almost wasted it, but I did it. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright. Let's look at it. I'm assuming he caught the SpongeBob reference. I was listening to Ocean Man before this. SpongeBob reference. Did I miss something? Did I not read a chat? I mean, I know about... You read over all of them? Okay, let me go back. Oh, yeah, you were doing the quote from the SpongeBob movie, right? It was... I think I'm confused. Hang on. Is Knucklehead McSpazatron from SpongeBob? Is that what I'm missing? I've had a fun chatting here again, but I must... Alright, take care, Token. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. I feel kind of silly right now. What did I miss with SpongeBob? I really want to know what I missed with SpongeBob now. I read all of them. Okay, I must not get it. I don't know. What am I missing here? These creatures look weak, but sometimes burning pillars of heat will burst out from the crystals they carry on their back. Be wary, and time your strikes well. Alright, who's next? Creatures that fire at dirt cavers from its body with potential prey comes close. Where are these guys at? What is this region? Is this Deep Nest stuff? This is Deep Nest stuff, isn't it? Okay, so I was right. It was the SpongeBob movie with SpongeBob being a kid, and then it goes into the song. That's right. You know what's funny? I don't have that exact dialogue memorized. So when you said, I knew Goofball was referenced to Goofy Goober, but I wasn't sure if that was calling out Goober or not. But yeah, Knucklehead McSpazatron, I don't remember that line. It probably just went over my head in the movie. But yeah, I know the reference. I know that movie very well. Alright, let's get the Deep Nest then. Hang on. Might be easier just to leave. Yeah, I think it might be easier just to leave this area. I'm using the crystal ability in Crystal Peak. It's Peak. Alright, hang on. Am I in the right area? Yep, go down. And out. That's exactly what he says. Well, good job, Quality. I don't have that line. I don't have that line exactly memorized, so that's impressive. You know more than I do. Wingnut. What's down here? Little area? Hang on, what is this? Before Knucklehead McSpazatron. Okay. Was this like one of those little platforming challenges? That like exist for like 3 seconds. And then they're over. Oh, it was a grub. Okay. There was a grub down here. He's a goofy goober, rock. I'm a goofy goober. All right. $5.99 for a Krabby Patty? Why didn't I think about that? $100 for a Krabby Patty? With cheese, Mr. Squidward. With cheese. Alright, where am I going? Deep Nest. Distant village. That is from the second movie, yes. With cheese, Mr. Squidward. With cheese. Why? Oh well. The enemy is in the failed tram station. Thank you very much. Okay, we're not too far away. Would it be better to come from a different direction, though? No? You know, doesn't really cut that much out. We're going to go with where we are. We're just going to go with where we are. We'll be happy with the way it is. But we are in very dangerous land right now. The enemy. We are in danger zone. Which is literally what this place is. I'm not supposed to be down here. Oh my goodness, they just show up out of nowhere. They just show up in the foreground. Like, showing up in the foreground is next level evil, I'm telling you right now. Video game characters exist on a 2D plane, not a 3D plane. Get with the program, little bugs. The music here is also terrifying. Alright. Am I even going the right way? I don't even know. Is the map still the same in SILKSONG? You can tell me that. Is it still just like a general idea of where you're at? Or does it show more exact positioning now? Come at me. I can one-hit you guys. Alright. Do I go up here or should I go around? I guess I should go around. Because the failed station's not up there. Oh, it's this guy. I forgot all about these. Despise those guys. The map is still the same. Alrighty. I do expect it'll be sometime in January if I do stream SILKSONG. So maybe through the month of December is when I... Oh, wait. What's back here? What is this? I don't... Ooh. This isn't on the map. I don't have this. Weaver's Den. Should I be in here? Should I leave? Is this a dumb idea? Oh no, I fought this guy. He just doesn't mark it on the map. Okay. I remember this. The big round ball head, right? I fought this. There are multiple of these things. I feel like it would be too cluttered otherwise. Probably. You're probably right. I remember this place. Can you dream nail this? Maybe. I don't know if I want to do that right now. But... Okay, so I have been here. Forgot about that. Buddy got tricked. From behind. Alright. Do I keep going? I think I go down out here. That's such an evil climb right there. Alright, I'm doing it. Just climb this. We're making it. Little by little. Anyway. Yep, I'm going to reschedule the trailer to be released a little bit later in the day, I believe, based off of the poll. I need to check it to see what it says exactly, actually. While I'm live, let me do that. What is the poll? We got 24 votes, my goodness. Yeah. 7 p.m. has the most votes. That's when most people could watch it live. Which, honestly, I don't blame it. I need to do one that includes 8. I should just do it as part of the stream. You know that? Let's try to get to that bench if we can. I don't know if I go in here or not. There's the enemy. Thank you very much. Alright. There's one. Was the bench... Oh. No, it is through here, yeah. Right, I remember this area. Oh, yeah, I remember this. I remember this. Yep. Did my chat freeze for a second? Let me refresh real quick. Either that or it's just people aren't talking anymore, and I'm sad. Alright. Let's go kill more. The same one's probably going to be respawned now. Might as well use a spell. You know, I could just farm that same one, couldn't I? Because the bench is right there. How many do I have to kill? 10? Are there a lot more else? Yeah, there's one right there. I will say, having birth to 100 kids ready to kill you is a very strange defense mechanism. Like, imagine if real creatures did that. Imagine if a real something that you were scared of was just like, alright, get ready to face the wrath of all the babies that I can give birth to in a matter of 10 minutes. There's only 4 of us now. It's the late night crew. It is. Oh man, it's 11:22. I didn't even realize it was that late. Okay, that makes more sense. I didn't even realize. 2 hits is all it takes. Unbreaking strength is awesome. The failed tram. I'm trying to stay even with the time. No worries. If you need to go, this is it. I'm ending the stream after I get this stuff. After I complete these. I did not realize it was so late. Again, I understand that people need to go, alright? And I stream these games mainly for the enjoyment. Like, 90% of the enjoyment of just others, so... If no one's watching, it's like, what's the point in playing the game? Especially if it's a game like Hollow Knight or Kirby the Forgotten Land. That I'm playing primarily for a specific person, so... Oswald has 420 kids. My goodness. I'm very entertained, and this is the best use of my time. Well, thank you very much, Quality. Makes me very happy to hear. Alright, let's go kill him again. And this is it. I don't even think I have that many, right? 5 more. That should do it. We had 10 or 9 before this. Surely there are at least 5. I'm farming mobs. I am indeed. Anything more down there? I don't think so. Bummer. All right, we did it. Are these creatures the mother of the dirt cavers? They appear only loosely related, but then how do the dirt cavers get inside of the hatcher? A confusing situation. Very confusing indeed. I need to go to bed. You're sleepy. Who's your favorite 1,000 Year Door partner? Good night, Garf and Bumper. Good night, Garf and Bumper. Good night, E.G. My favorite 1,000 Year Door partner, probably Pizza Man. Yeah, probably Pizza Man. Can't really argue with that. So next stream, we do this. Who knows when that'll be. We will pursue these guys. I hate these guys. I will be glad to kill these guys. And then we'll go, oh, man, I don't know how many of those there are. Anyway, thank you, everyone. Very fun stream tonight. Thank you, Spiral, again, for the backseat gaming. Makes it another level of interesting. Who's your favorite 1,000 Year Door boss? Frankly. That would be Professor Frankly. Specifically Professor Frankly. Oh, well, that was hilarious because it took me minutes to remember that was your Yoshi's name. So first I was just brain rot. Yeah. Anyway, see you all tomorrow. Indeed. Gashinal Nard. Take care, everyone. Get ready to watch the cool Spiral. Ooh, it's Spiral. Spiral in. Oh, it spirals in, and now it's gonna spiral out.